I met a man on the street. I was putting up this art installation on a window, and he walked up and he asked if he could help me for a little bit of money. And we ended up getting into conversation, and he told me about his life. He's from Omaha. He used to work for a gym, and he was in this relationship with the love of his life, a woman he really, really cared about. But she broke up with him, and he was devastated. From there, he just unraveled. He lost his job. He started living out of his car and started taking drugs. That led him to now being in the St. Louis area and asking people for money on the street. He wasn't able to help me with the project, but I did. I gave him some money, and I asked him, how can I help you? Like, what can I do? And he didn't have an answer. And that's the part that really stuck with me the most. I don't think, like, I could have saved him or like changed his life, but maybe what I was really asking him was, what is the future that you see for yourself? Because maybe I know someone, maybe there's a job, maybe there's a class, maybe there's a resource I can connect you with. I don't want to undermine what it is to be under the influence or the way that your brain can actually be rewired from substance abuse. I get that. And I don't even want to bypass what that might be like. But in some ways, I don't think he's a lot different than most of us. In the worst of the pain, right after the loss of a partner, the loss of a marriage or a home or a job, the loss of life, like the way you know it, that loss becomes like this big in our vision. And it clouds out every other possibility. It's like the loss becomes the focus. And it crowds out life. How many times have you or I or someone we know, because it's really a lot easier to see in the people that we know, right? Because that's where we get to judge. How many times, truly, have you known somebody who's lost something and that's all they seem to really be able to think about or talk about? I know I've been that person too. And it just reminds me that the quality of our life is limited by the quality of what we're able to see. That's my hope for this project, for us to see what else we can see. Because you're not alone. And this is that reminder.